Welcome back. I'm Pete, and you're watching the Custom Car Channel. But we're going to work on a Bobcat today, and it's going to be awesome. Since this one's a Silverado, maybe you guys could just call me the Silverado man. Welcome back, everybody. It's Pete with the Custom Car Channel. I just wanted to show you guys my 10mm collection because I just added to it. Yeah, I just picked up this set. I haven't opened it yet, but it's a CTA Tools. That's that classic American Tools. Anyways, they're based in the United States, but this says Taiwan on the back. I don't know if they're any good, but let's open it up. And I got an extra one because the first set I ordered, it's supposed to be this one, and they just sent me this one. I complained and they sent my money back. So we'll do a test on it and see if the socket breaks or the bolt breaks or the ratchet breaks or if something breaks. I want to break something. I'm mad about this socket. Well, let's open this up and check it out. It feels like Christmas almost. So a couple of them have come off the rail. Now that's kind of loose to me a little bit. And then we got an impact magnetic socket. I guess it's somewhat magnetic. That might come in handy. I don't have one of those. It's a little impact with a magnet in the middle. Then it's got the 3/8 flex 6-point, which I said it feels a little loose. I got a back one here. This is plenty old, and this is tighter. I'm missing my Cornwall one. I looked all over this morning for one of these. I have a Cornwall one. I can't find it. And I don't know if I'll be able to fix cars anymore without it. What else do we got? So we done these two. And it's got a long 10mm 6-point. They feel like good sockets. Then we got a mid-size 10mm 6-point. And then we got this is supposed to be a short 3/8 10mm 6-point. That fits real nice, but this is long. Here's my snap-on. It's just slightly taller, which is alright. Here's a Craftsman 12-point 10mm. Yeah, it's got a little bit of difference there. I use this socket all the time. So now we're getting into the 1/4 inch drive. I can't even get it off there. What kind of Chinese stuff is this? Oh, it's Taiwan, that's right. I just set this so I might need it. So now we got the 1/4 inch impact magnetic. That holds better than the 3/8 one. So that'll come in handy. I don't have one of these. And now, so we got a little flex socket. I suppose. So where's the other one right here? I suppose it'll work, but it's going to loosen up as I use it. Doesn't appear to be tightenable. I need to get a snap-on or a Mac. One of these. I think this is still too long. I have this other one I bought in. I haven't used it yet, but the 2.4s and what am I trying to think of? A 2.4 Chrysler, not like a Chrysler 200. If you're doing a thermostat, this is the bottom bolt. It's a nightmare. I ended up having to use this socket, and yeah, I ended up using that little socket. This one a bit, and I used this. I think I was able to kind of get in there. I might have another one of these that's shorter. Maybe that's what I used. But there's some kind of setup like this. And then this can flex and turn. This is a pretty cool tool. And then I kind of have like a... Might have used this too, but I don't know why that's always like that. And then this tool here is the Mako. And you got to have one of these. I use this tool, especially if you're going to take out the dash to do a heater core. This is very handy. So these are not 10 millimeters. They're just, I was just showing you because I was telling you the story. So yeah, I think I'll use this 10 millimeter little flex socket. And it looks like I could shave it down. This one I could shave a little bit. So if I get another 2.4 in for the thermostat, I'm probably going to shave that down and see if that works better. So next, we got the long deep socket. It's a 6-point 1/4 inch, and it's a pretty nice little socket. It's got a little undercut here. Kind of cool. Next we got the mid-size, and that's the same way, 6-point 1/4 inch. Then we got the short, 1/4 inch, 6-point. These are all 6 points. It's got that little undercut in it too, so let me pull one out of the set here. I think we'll use this old Craftsman. So the Craftsman is still a little bit shorter. I do have a newer Craftsman, and the newer Craftsman is just a hair longer. And this is not a USA. Yeah, so I got a bunch more sockets here for the collection. You know, it's this socket, I think. Let me see if it fits a ratchet. So this socket's really tight. It doesn't stay on that ratchet. Let me get a different one. Yeah, it locks on this one. Must be that ratchet I was using. Let me try a different ratchet. Here's a nice little Craftsman. Yeah, it locks on that. That's one thing about the Craftsmans. Man, they hold them sockets on there. Yeah, I like that feature. Nice little China maid. She's a China maid. So yeah, I don't know. And then today I found out I could have got a similar set, not a CTA, but a different one. I think they're the same sockets for half the price. So I'll link this set and the other set I found, and some of these other tools maybe, in the description for you guys. So let's just put these all back on there. And then we'll get to the rest, because I just want to do a short video, because I didn't have very many videos, and maybe a short video for today would just be perfect. Yeah, so I shouldn't never run out of 10 millimeters now. I got this nice little set. There's no magnetic thing on this holder, but you can screw it to like the wall. I never do that for sockets anyways. So then let's just look at some of these wrenches I got. So one of the reasons why I can fix your car so quickly is I got all these wrenches and sockets. I use every one of these. That's why I know the one is missing. I haven't used that one for a while. This is a new one. This is one of my favorites. It's the Gearwrench 120 XP. And this wrench, you know, let's do the test the right way. So that's pretty tight. And then they got the feature of the, you know, it sticks out a little bit there. And that might be like a special spline. But this is my favorite. I got this Horsity. I've already broke it. It's like very loose. And it's stripped. But the 8mm side still works. I just bought this Ironcube. It's not very fine spline, but I don't have very many of these ratchet wrenches, and so far I've put some heavy duty torque on these and they've worked. I have the smaller Gearwrench. I use this one quite a bit. So far them Gearwrenches are all tight still. I use them all the time. You gotta have a 10mm line wrench. This is my snap-on. On this side. I have a nut driver. I use this all the time, Stanley. Kind of looks like the old Craftsman kind, but they're all color coded. That's really nice. I got a bunch of shorty wrenches. Gotta get you back down here. Bunch of shorties. This is one of my go-to. It's Craftsman. I've had this a long time. Very nice wrench. Professional series. Another go-to of mine is this Stanley. This is in my mobile set. And so is this China-made Craftsman. I have another Stanley. It's a chrome-plated one. I like these Stanley wrenches. Forever, this was my go-to. You know, the old Craftsman USA. What is that, VA series? I don't know. This one's just in my mobile set, because if I lose it, I don't care. This is a snap-on. I don't know if that's just kind of like a mid Stubby or whatever, but I use this wrench all the time. It's very handy. So I think I covered all those. And the sockets, I got a couple impacts. And this one's my go-to. You can tell it's wore out. Not the socket part. This socket will never die, never break. I have another one I just got. I got a Napa 6-point, and I try to keep that whenever I use my Napa ratchet that I love. I wouldn't be able to fix cars without this ratchet, so I'll use that with this because they're both Napa. I got a couple Craftsman longs. I use this one a lot. It's a snap-on. I don't tend to break this one very much, but the other snap-ons and this little short snap-on, I tend to break this socket all the time. So all these Craftsman ones, they've never broken. They've never broken. And so I got a 12-point. Here's the USA. Well, this is a China-made. This one's a China-made. So I'm missing, now I found out I'm missing another. Well, maybe I did break one and I had to get it replaced with a China-made. So that's why I got 2 of these. I got the Mac. And like I said, I'm missing my Cornwell one. I mean, I use this on the impact all the time. Oh, I got a 1/2-inch drive, 10mm. I'll put this on the impact all the time too, also. Like I said, I just got this CTA one, and I think this is the one we're going to test. I've already tested all these other ones. You know, I got the 10mm hex. Got to use this. I need to get a short one, so I think this is a Craftsman China-made. So I think I'm just going to buy a set of these and then chop them off. I got my two magnet. This one's just a regular. No, it's a magnetic, but I think the magnet's broke. And this is a magnetic one. I use this one all the time. It's just a Chinese. It hasn't broken. Why do I say breaking? It hasn't broken. So I got a Craftsman. So this one doesn't say China-made, but it was when they had the transition, and it's got them extra little things in there, and that sucks. I hate the socket, but I still use it. And I got a China-made Craftsman right here, and it does not have those extra little notches in there. This was just a cheap one. I don't know where I got it. I still use it. This is one of them for my mobile set, and it's just a cheapie. I got another Craftsman deep well. This one should be a USA. Yeah, that's a USA. I got a China-made Craftsman short. A couple Chinese. How many Chinese? 1, 2, 3. I'll use them when I'm on the go. I got an older Craftsman one. Another older Craftsman one. So them are all my, that's my whole set. Besides the one socket I'm missing, which I'm kind of upset about, but I'll find it. It's got to be here. I don't lose my tools, or at least I try not to. So let's see if we can break this bolt with the CTA socket that I just got. And I hope it breaks the bolt. So let's get that started in there. We'll grab we'll run it in with this. No, we'll use the same socket, alright? I don't know if that's, maybe the vise won't be able to hold it. So let me get my big ratchet. I had a couple big ratchets. This one is a Power Torque. I got that from O'Reilly's, and they said they would warranty that. They haven't broken. I think it's a 120 tooth. So we'll try this one maybe. I think I'm going to use the Cobalt. I don't like this Cobalt. I've broken it twice. And this one's almost broken. So let's see if maybe the ratchet will break today too. And then it gets stuck. I don't know. This Cobalt ratchet has been the biggest disappointing ratchet I've ever had. And it's a big one. Yeah, see there it messed up. I don't know what's happening. I think we pulled the threads out of the nut. So maybe I just can't break any bolts off today. I'll go find another one to try it one more time. This is a General Motors bolt too, and they're pretty tough. Yeah, maybe we can't break it. I'm trying to find a bolt that we can break off. I'm just trying to find a bolt that I don't care about. I think we'll use this one. I think I'm going to have to find a nut. Now I got to go find a nut. Alright, so I got a couple nuts. Let's run that down. That Cobalt ratchet, I'd throw it in the garbage. There we go. So broke the bolt. No damage to the socket. Now let's take this one apart. So it pulled the threads on the bolt. Yeah, no damage to the socket. These are good sockets for now. So yeah, I got a few more sockets, and we broke a bolt off and pulled all the threads off another one, so there you go, it's gonna work. The Cobalt ratchet is junk. Cobalt ought to be ashamed of themselves. This ratchet sucks bad. It's the worst ratchet I've ever had, and I've had some Chinese ones that are a couple times, 3 times better than this. I mean, it would be a nice ratchet. It's such a low profile thin head, but it's junk. It's junk. I'll never buy another Cobalt tool because of that ratchet. They ruined it. Alright guys, so that's my 10mm collection. Maybe some other, if this video turns out good, maybe I'll do another tool one. And I always like to show off my Napa ratchet, man. It's not very fine tooth, but I use it all the time. Let's get the little button. And it's a Napa ratchet. Alright, I'm going to try to make this into a video, and then I'm going to work on the Ranger. Alright guys, thanks for watching. You can catch me next time.